So before we start another week, I thought we'd just clear down what we'd seen, if we'd seen anything. You know me, I press the button on anything and then I forget what I pressed the button for. So keep an eye on this foreigner here. Whenever you see a foreigner in front of you, you know he's miles away from home. He's probably never been here before. The chances are he's lost. He'll make a mistake. You know, you've always treat them with care. Realize who they are, what they're doing, realize their situation. Don't take it for granted that everybody knows every junction and knows where they're going. So yes, he's got his right indicator on. We're going up the left here. Maybe his sat-nav's a bit slow. Maybe he realizes the last minute. Now look, he's realized, oh damn, easy mistake to do. You know, we're not all experts. So okay, his indicator's on. He's pushing a bit hard, this Audi here. He was trapped there, no problem. He obviously can see, but the obvious thing to do would to be ease off. But again, a little bit of must get truck past the truck, or a little bit of, well, you're in the wrong, you're going to have to deal with it, mate. So fine enough. But this guy, he's so intent on passing me, he's got must pass the truck syndrome. He doesn't even look, he nearly, and this guy hasn't got a far way to go. Look, he's running out of space. He doesn't see ahead of him. This guy's not looking ahead of him, not thinking. He must have seen behind that his indicator was on, but must get past the truck, must get past the truck. Oh yeah, must go. I can't be doing sitting behind these trucks. No, I can't do it. I don't care if it cost me the vehicle, my life, my license, an arm, a leg, a couple of pints of blood, loads of scars. I must get past the trucks at all cost. And this guy here probably should have hung. This guy here probably should have hung back a bit. No matter. We can see that he's lost, so he's a bit confused. Fine, you know, be a bit more, drive a bit more Christian, I'd say. Would that be the right words to say? Don't be right up him, because you know he's going to come across. You know he's going to come across because these lanes become one, so he's going to be forced across. So this one was a bit too anxious for my liking. Just sit back, let people do what they do. I've always said, if you get involved in an accident and completely 100% it's somebody else's fault, but is it your fault for being in the way, being in a place you shouldn't ought to have been really when an accident happens? Just, you know, look broader, look at the bigger picture. So sometimes you've got big vehicles, there's nothing you can do about it. We're going to go click by click. Keep your eyes open. I do sometimes feel guilty because, you know, there's a life lost, whether, you know, and here we are, watch, keep an eye on him. Here he comes, look. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Obviously his name was in the big book in the sky, and it was his turn, like all of us. Death and taxes is the only thing you know, but it's just sad seeing a life being lost in any circumstance. But yeah, but there's nothing you can do. You can't ease off, you can't do nothing really. And of course it happens so fast. Oh bang, oh well, you know. Hope you had a good life. So this is another one, just a sort of an interesting must get past the truck sort of situation. Dual cadre A38, fine. Look out ahead of us now. Look out ahead of us. There's an Eddie Stobart in this lay-by. Obviously there's a nice clear bit of road. He's going to pull out. You've got to pull out sometime. You can't wait there all day. So he pulls out and he's doing the correct thing. Just the speeding that goes on and the impatient that goes on. So he's in here, look, can you see? He's in that lay-by there. He's got plenty of space. he's going to pull out, which is fine. That's no problem at all. And you'll see in a minute why I don't go out on the right. Ordinarily, I would have swung out to the right and let him go. But actually I'm turning left and I don't want to be in that lane anyway. And the reason I don't want to be in this lane going around him, and he's fully entitled to do that, he had his speed on, wasn't watching what was going on, is when we get here, look, that lane is for that road and this lane is for this road, and we're going this way. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, no problem. I've obviously eased off slightly. The van is a bit trapped there. It's just the way it is, mate. We're up to a junction where the road splits. It's just tough, isn't it? So he's going that way. He did a good thing by telling us his intention, nice and early and easy. So I'm sitting here now, and I'm waiting. Right, what's going to be the reaction behind? Well, I'm waiting for a head case to come. I'm just waiting. You know it's going to happen, don't you? You know it's going to happen. Anyway, I'm sort of getting to the end where the road splits here. I'm thinking, well, if it was going to happen, it would have happened. It probably won't happen now anyway. So I'm still watching. I'm still aware. I'm still waiting for the crackpot to come along. And lo and behold, here we are. I'm better than you. I can't stand being behind trucks. You know, filthy trucks, can't stand them. Everything you eat, everything you wear, everything that's in your house, everything that's about you, able to live your life, has at one time been on a truck. But that means nothing. Here he comes. Over the hatching. I mean, it's a nice big long junction. It's no big thing. But it was still naughty, wasn't it? And it was still, I must get in front of the truck. Must get in front of the truck. It's just a mentality that's going to kill them one day. Yeah. And you have to, as a truck driver, yes, he's more powerful and got more performance. And yes, we're way slower and haven't got the performance, but we're carrying the weight. But they still, don't they? They still drive dangerously, and there's nothing we can do about it. Every hour of every day, somebody does something to you because you're big and slow and heavy, and you know. Let's go from here. Let's begin from here. Like I say, it's all the time. Like I just said, every hour somebody tries to cut you up somewhere, and I just happen to be watching this, reviewing my footage. I push record, don't I? So I find it. So every time anything happens that's worthy of my attention, bang, I press the button, that's it, it's recorded. It records the minute in front and the minute behind. So let's just come around where we were coming off here, no problem, everything's great. There's a little bit of a dual carriageway here, and we're going to go down it and we're going to go left. So we've had one must get round the truck merchant. The problem with it is you're only concentrating on getting past the truck. You're increasing your speed because obviously you want to get your foot down, you want to get down the truck, don't you? So simply by increasing your speed to achieve getting around the truck, you've increased your danger, because if something goes wrong, or you misjudge it, or you clip it, or you lose control, you've already increased your speed, haven't you? So it's a dodgy move to make. It's a dodgy frame of mind to be in. And we're turning onto a dual carriageway. So we've come down a dual carriageway, we're coming around a junction, and we're going to go on another dual carriageway. So there's plenty of opportunities to pass safely and wisely. But they leave it. Here we are. We're going to go, not this one. Hang on in there. I'm just letting this time go by, that there's no gap in between. So we've had one, and here we go. We're going to have another one any moment. And the speed he's come up. He knows I'm going down the junction. My indicator's on, so he's got his toe down, hasn't he? So he's increased his speed, which has increased his danger, put himself in more danger, because he wants to get round. He doesn't want to hang around behind and pass on a nice double dual carriageway. Look, here he comes. Speed on, speed on. Get in front of the truck. Oh, yeah. I can't stand being behind the truck when he's coming off in the junction. I saw his indicator. Let's whiz around him. How much more danger did he put himself in? And he hasn't really got any further, has he? He hasn't beat. The red lights have stopped him. And as you can see, he's turning left. I'm guessing we're turning left. And we're turning onto a nice straight, or a nice bit of dual carriageway. So why did the idiot increase his speed? Must get past the truck, must get past the truck. It's a nasty habit to have.